Yesterday, I went to Lincoln Center to the Coke Theater, which we will rename that freaking theater. That's not going to be the Coke Theater forever. Anyway, I went to the matinee by myself yesterday to see New York City Ballet because I wanted to see the new Justin Peck piece. Justin Peck is a resident choreographer at New York City Ballet. He used to dance in the company. And he makes a new work like probably every season, I would say. But I was really looking forward to this one because I had seen little snippets on social media. And it's a little bit reminiscent of my favorite Justin Peck work I've ever seen, which is called The Times Are Racing. And it was kind of like the antidote we all needed to the first Trump presidency and election. It was this really groundbreaking, incredibly inspiring work of art. The music was by one of my favorite composers, Dan Deacon, who also composed the music for Justin's new piece yesterday, which is called Mystic Familiar. And not only did Dan Deacon, my boyfriend, compose it, but he was there playing and singing live, which was really cool. Now, he's doing that all season. So if you think you might want to see this work, go now, because I don't know if he'll be doing it for forever, like he has other things to do. But he was down there in the orchestra pit. Now, I am very particular about my New York City Ballet seats. At the Coke Theater, I like to be in the first 3 rows center. At the Met, I like to be in rows 11 or back center. But anyway, I was very close and I could see him from the pit. So I kept one eye on my mans down there and one eye on the stage the whole time. And I have some notes about Justin's new piece, if you're ready. Also, I have some notes about the other rep that City Ballet did yesterday. There were 2 pieces beforehand. The first one was a Christopher Wheeldon ballet that's from 2023, I think. I didn't love the costumes. They gapped weirdly and didn't fit and really didn't flatter anyone. Best part about that ballet was that the sets were made by a real painter and they were really beautiful, but the whole thing was confusing. The middle ballet is a Balanchine piece set to the sounds of a door creaking open and closing and of someone sighing. And the man in the piece is the door and the woman in the piece is represented by the sighs. And it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. And I'm sorry, George Balanchine. May he rest in peace. Olive Sholem. Love the man. This was made in 1974. And he was trying to be too weird. But then we got to the Justin Peck. Okay. It was a delight. I don't know what else to say. It was just a delight. It didn't have the gravitas to me of The Times Are Racing because that piece fell at this moment in history and it just encapsulated what so many of us felt in 2016. It had the spirit of protest imbued in it, and the music was really serious. There was a lot of bass and exciting electronic music. And this is lighter, but it was just delightful and so pretty and so fun to watch. And it had a certain buoyancy that was really nice. Justin grew up tap dancing, and I think his most successful choreography has aspects of the kind of dance that he learned as a kid and a sort of childlike playfulness. And this really had that. There's a part where the dancer Taylor Stanley did a prolonged solo. He's such a gorgeous dancer to begin with, but it looked like his hands were making shadow puppets, or he was a little kid learning how his hands work for the first time, which I've seen my own kids do. And it's just really sweet. And the whole ballet was really sweet and beautiful. I wish that there were parts of it in point shoes. It's all performed either in flat shoes or in sneakers. And I think it's time for Justin to put his dancers on point in these pieces that he makes that have tap and soft shoeing and mime and different kinds of dance from his childhood mixed in. I think that would be an incredible mix. He's also choreographed dancers on point in other pieces, but they don't have the same playfulness and the same type of choreography. So go see it. It's really worthwhile and it's really short. It's 20 minutes long. Really fun. I didn't want it to end. And I was on the verge of tears the whole time because it had been a long time since I'd just seen something that was really beautiful. Also, I'm probably going to say his name wrong, but there's an artist from Arizona named Eamon Giron, Giron, of Peruvian descent. And he made this beautiful painting that the backdrop of the ballet that's kind of geometric and abstract and has really pretty colors and is lit up differently at different stages of the ballet because it's based on earth, wind, air, fire, the elements like that. And I think each aspect of the painting represents one of those elements. It's just so pretty to see behind the stage, and it makes the dancers and their costumes look really cool. And the costumes are by Umberto Leon, who also did the costumes for The Times Are Racing, and they're ethereal and colorful, and it's just really fun to watch the dancers wear them. I would love to know how much of the choreography Justin's wife, Patricia, is to thank for, because I know that they collaborate sometimes, and I think she's probably a special kind of genius too.